Men, stop choosing the wrong women. Stop staying with women who treat you like trash and that belittle you and emasculate you whenever they get a chance to. Stop staying with women who would not be a good mother to children. Why are you with people that stimulate a sense of unworthiness within you? Are you addicted to feeling unworthy? Are you addicted to constantly being told what to do? Now, a man being told what to do by a woman immediately emasculates him because that is not a woman's job. A woman's job is not to tell a man how to live. Now, yes, we can all offer great advice for, when you're in a relationship, couples can give each other advice, of course. And I'm not saying this in a way that's supposed to degrade women as well, but this is what a man needs. He needs to be given the responsibility of taking leadership and taking the role of being kind of the master. And the master for a man is something that's really actually attractive to us women, although in today's culture, a lot of women don't think so. But honestly, to a very feminine woman, the ability for a man to take control is required. Because a woman who constantly needs to be in the driver's seat controlling the relationship is usually based upon an emotion that is not healthy, because a woman's emotions are really rooted within deep, deep negativity, actually. And that's why women find themselves in spirals a lot, or if they're, they get their period a week before, emotions are high, and you don't want a woman controlling the ship. Now, obviously, there can be an equal balance in a relationship. It's not black and white, relationship dynamics, but then again, masculine and femininity are black and white. They're very different, but they're also the two polarities that create a whole. So by you choosing the wrong women who just stimulate within you a reaction constantly, a reaction that comes from maybe a sense, like I said, unworthiness, because you don't feel worthy of a good woman in your life. Why do you think that? And why do you find yourself attracting the women you attract? Have you ever actually questioned that? Why do I continuously attract the same pattern? Obviously, it's because there's something that needs to be healed. And I'm going to take whatever I've got now, and I'm going to do the self-work on myself. I'm going to, even if you have to not use the person, but to allow the person to show you a mirror of what's still inside of you. And then you can actually heal that pattern so you can attract healthy love into your life. That's what we all want, but we play games with it. We kind of like to skirt around the obvious of work needs to be done. Work needs to be done within women just as much as men. And if you're a man and you think that suppressing your emotions and suppressing your feelings towards women or how they've made you feel because you feel like you're going to get a negative response from a woman, you're going to be constantly weakened. You're going to be weakened by the women you attract. And that's never going to set you up for health, actual health within your physical body. And listen, conflict is a very normal part of life. We need conflict. Conflict is necessary in order for us to allow our suppressed emotions to surface so then we can heal them. And sometimes that's the pure intent of even having conflict, is to resolve whatever issues that are going on to further balance out what is needed to be balanced out to live in harmony with another person. And harmony isn't something that's always going to be shown within the positive emotions. There can still be harmony within negative emotions. They still serve a purpose. So I want to get at is, if you're a man and you constantly attract overly masculine women in your life, and this masculine framework comes in handy because it truly allows the women in your life to see you as a man and not someone she can toy with, not someone she can manipulate, not someone who she can treat poorly. That's been a normal thing, is treating your partner, the people you tell you love, the worst. And I don't know why that's a thing. It's something I've been questioning too, just within my own personal life. It's like, why do we treat the people we love the most the worst? and Nancy at Starbucks gets treated with the utmost respect. It makes zero sense. I'm not saying like treat everyone with respect and kindness, but do not allow a person in your life who constantly makes it a pattern to belittle you able to do that. Now, men find themselves in a tricky situation when they bring up perhaps what is bothering them about a woman. And women tend to take things very personally and actually like as an attack to the character, rather than it's just an opportunity to see maybe her shadow in the light of what you're presenting. And this takes extreme emotional maturity, honestly, and that's something we as a culture are lacking today. Emotional maturity. Being able to sit with your emotions instead of attacking your partner out of the very states that you want to get out of yourself, but you're perpetuating them by using your partner as just an emotional punching bag. And it's not fair. It's not fair for a man to do that to a woman, and it's not fair for a woman to do that to a man. However, it's more normal, and women get away with it far more than men. So you're allowed to have standards, you're allowed to have boundaries, and please have boundaries. Please allow yourself to speak your truth. And regardless if someone stays or goes, if someone can easily leave you by you having a boundary and values that you stand for, these people are not meant to be in your life. Trust me, them exiting your life is for the better. And then you got to start clean. You get to actually discern maybe a woman for the very first time instead of just settling based on unconscious patterns that need your attention. So once we can bring our consciousness to these patterns, we get to heal, and we actually get to see reflections of that healing work in the new people we attract. And that's not to say that you could be in a relationship right now that perhaps is going through some rocky times. It doesn't mean you have to leave that person. Like I said, it takes emotional maturity to own up for your part and to actually make action steps to change past patterns by understanding that they needed to be there in order for you to get to the level of consciousness perhaps you are now aware of. It takes consciousness to be able to create the seat of the observer to your inner emotions and your inner dialogue, and also take accountability for the people you attract. But trust me, once you do that, you free up a lot of energy and you get to actually do the work on yourself and not think that the other people in your life are the ones only needing to do work. You're not growing if you're just constantly pointing the finger. So when you point the finger's pointing right back at you. So that's my talk today, you guys. I hope you guys got something out of it. Know that relationships are fundamental for not only our growth, but we all deserve healthy love, and I stand for that. So question who's in your life, question what needs to change, question your internal beliefs about maybe women in your life or yourself, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.